Hello, my name is Ryan Porter. For my dissertation proposal, I'm going to look at the correlation between long-term injuries and the psychological effects this has on footballers in North Devon. My reasoning for this is I have a strong passion for football, and in recent years, the amount of injuries players pick up has increased in all levels of the sport. Alongside that, in modern day football, you're constantly hearing about the psychological effects injuries cause in professionals and in local football. I wish to conduct this study to further the research and understanding as to why long-term injuries are so common in modern day football and how players pick themselves up again after becoming victim to a long-term injury. Not only long-term injuries, reoccurring injuries are also a major factor in mental health issues in football. The research methods I will be using to carry out this study will be interviews and questionnaires, qualitative and quantitative data. I will also target specific players in North Devon with the questionnaire and following their results an interview with the player. I will need roughly 2 to 3 months to gather all the information I need to conduct a thorough and detailed research on this matter. There has been much prominent research on this study in the past. Funk and James 2001 developed the psychological continuum model, which links awareness, attraction, attachment and allegiance together. Smith 1996 suggests that injuries is often followed by depression, tension, anger and low self-esteem, particularly in competitive injured athletes. Shelby 2016 discusses re-injury anxiety and cites that re-injury anxiety is one of the most common psychological reaction experienced by injured athletes, as well as the most common cited reasons by athletes for not returning to the sport following post-ACL surgery. As you can see from the image of Vincent Kompany, just in his calf area alone, he has suffered 14 different injuries, keeping out for a total of 52 games, which is more than a whole season out injured. The method of a previous study was descriptive analytical case control study, which included 50 professional footballers with lower limb injuries and another 50 without injury, were all to be selected. All participants were subject to semi-structured interviews, familial socio-economic status scale, semi-structured pain questionnaire, Beck depression inventory, Beck anxiety inventory, life satisfaction scale, and facing daily stressful live event scale. The results showed that the group with the lower limb injuries showed statistically significant higher depression levels and higher anxiety levels compared to the other group of players without any injuries. There was a statistical significant difference regarding the life satisfaction scale and facing daily stressful live events scale, again with the injured group having a lower satisfaction level of life scale, and they faced more stressful events daily than the non-injured group. In conclusion, depressive and anxiety disorder were more prevalent among football players with lower limb injuries. Also, among the same group there was higher degree of life dissatisfaction and more stress caused by life events. As you can see from the images I've got, there's a newspaper article headline which states that 200% increase in footballers seeking help for mental health issues. This is due to the increased rate of injuries and the severity of injuries in the modern day game. And the next image I've got is the different positions and the percentage of injuries that get suffered from these positions. At the top are my references.